Is the blade on your saw getting bad and needs a change? Don't know how to do it? Stay tuned. Coming up next. Hey everybody, I'm Brady, and today on Keep Making Dust Shorts, I'm going to show you how to change your saw blade. So it's getting time. Your blade's dull, you've used it for a while, and that's a hazard in itself, or a fatigue factor. First thing, I'm using a Craftsman Evolve 7 1/4 circular saw, and I'm changing my blade to a CMT Orange Tools. If you've never used a CMT Orange Tools saw blade, they're pretty good. They've got a thin curve, so they glide through easier than a thicker blade. They're comparable to a Diablo blade. If you ever used a Diablo, also a good blade. So I'm going to bring you in close and we're going to get started. Alright, first and foremost, I want to start off by saying think safe. Make sure you're unplugged. Secondly, as you can see, this blade is rusted and dull, and actually, to tell you the truth, I cut tin with it. So I mean, that's why, if you'll notice, it's actually on backwards, which I'll show in a later clip, because you can cut tin with a skill saw. So first off, if you're lucky enough to have the actual tool that comes with it, that's great, because it already fits, right? If not, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a 1/2 inch. So if you got a box end wrench, that's great, you can put it on there. It's a little harder because you don't have the offset that you do usually with a tool, but so this particular saw actually has a blade stop, this button here, and what that's for is when you click it, it locks the blade, and then that way all you have to do is take your tool, loosen her up, take it off, which is great. Let's just say, I mean, that's a perfect world. Let's just say you didn't have any of that. You've got a older model saw that you've had for 10 years, you've lost the tool, or it doesn't have a blade stop, which is, it's actually pretty common for older saws, because I want to say this is the only saw that I own that actually has a blade stop. So either way, what you can do is prop it up, take you a good old wedge, get it in there. It ain't got to be tight, but you want it tight enough that when you take your tool and you go to loosen, it stops the blade. So that's the way you can do it without a saw stop. So you open her up, you got your bolt, turn your guard back, kind of wiggle her a little bit, she slides out. You'll see there's actually a washer. You want to make sure you keep up with that. You take your new blade, you put it on, and you want to make sure you check rotation. Your saw rotates in a counterclockwise motion. If you're looking at this angle, if you got it laid down like you're cutting, the blade spins away from you. So you want to make sure you check rotation, make sure you got that on right. Get your blade on, nut, your washer. It's the same thing. If you don't have a stop, you can actually wedge in here like so, tighten it up. If you do have a stop, which is actually a pretty awesome thing, take your little tool, get it back to the stop, tighten her up. Just like that, we've changed the blade on a circular saw. I'm Brady, and this was a Keep Making Dust Shorts. If you like what you see, subscribe below so you can stay up to date with what we've got going on and all our new projects coming out. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep making dust.